My name is William Shanks. I'm a paramedic.
My name's Eli. I'm a local. I've lived here forever. I have autism and a gun.
We've got some opinions. Today,
Yeah.
we would like to make snap decisions on complex issues and never change our mind, to be uncompromising in the opinions that we put out today.
Yeah, we're right. Everyone else is wrong.
This is the beginning of the end of our political careers.
Probably.
So I'm leaving the job. I'm headed to my house. I'm driving on Highway 441,
South or north?
going north. And I get to the red light where you turn left going on to 76 West. It's the Dairy Queen red light, right?
Yeah.
I pull into that turning lane kind of slowly. Traffic's going this way. I pull in, kind of do like this. A guy with a Gwinnett license plate, flies in front of me, whips it into the turning lane in front of me, and slams on his brake. Gwinnett drivers, Florida drivers, Fulton County drivers. If you do not have a license plate that says like Rabin, Stevens, Habersham,
North of Gainesville, honestly.
north of Gainesville. If you're north of Gainesville, you're good. If you're south of Gainesville, you should have to take a test because they drive the opposite way that we do, right? The way driving should work is when you're in like a town or like a congested area,
Yeah.
you should be a little more cautious.
You would
You
think.
should drive with a little bit more due regard, right? So this guy whips it in front of me like he's got somewhere to be. Whatever. Green arrow comes on. We turn left. We get onto Highway 76. Okay? It is 55 miles an hour most of the way through Highway 76. We get right past Blue Sky Loop, which is those cottages. And homeboy sees the first curve he's ever seen in his entire life. He's never seen a curve before.
He just stops middle of
He just slows down to 15 miles an hour. And the entire rest of the way home, we're going 35 miles.
Dude, that's like another 3 miles.
It's like these people have never seen what a turn is, like a curve. They've never driven in a curve before. And that wears me out like nothing else. If you drive less than 45 miles an hour on Highway 76 West, I'm going to illegally pass you. I'm going to whip it.
I think you need to pit them. Listen, it's past the point of just going about your day. You have to actively do something about it.
The thing that could be done, we have a lot of people moving north. That's fine. They love our leaves.
It's not fun.
Our beautiful scenery.
I'm sick of it already.
They need to learn how to drive the way we drive.
How do we
which
drive?
is safe on Main Street, fast on 76 West.
Okay, so anywhere in between where you gotta go, where you are and where you need to be, no one needs to be on the road.
If it is a 2-lane road, and if it's
Listen,
what I would describe as a normal road, drive fast. It's gonna be okay.
dude, that's not a normal road. It had a curve in
No, that,
it. Like, what do you expect?
we need to have
It's a leaf looker.
We need to have a test, a mandatory class before you are allowed to buy a house up here. You need to be Rabin County driving certified.
A big perimeter around the area in question would be cool, like a big toll booth. But like, it's just like, okay, have you passed it? And then
Like a
it
beach
opens
pass.
up. Yeah.
Like,
No, I don't like
No.
taxes.
no, it's not taxes. It's just, will we let you through?
Oh yeah.
And if you don't have your Rabin
License.
County,
You look at your license plate and it says if it's anywhere south of Gainesville, it's just like,
then you have to pull off like it's a truck weigh-in station,
Dude.
and they have to give you.
yeah.
You have to watch
You have to pass a
PowerPoint.
test.
You have to pass a test.
Like, wait for the lady to do the driver's
There's a
test
little
for you.
thing with a bunch of cones, and you have to prove you can drive with a curve. Right?
Yeah. Going back to this topic from earlier, what's your left on red perspective, by the way? Let's bring this up. So we're talking no one south of Gainesville. Everybody's got to drive fast on these roads. I want to hear about this new this new left on red perspective we got going on.
That one's too tough for me to defend right now.
You can't defend it right after that one.
Yeah,
Everybody needs to be courteous, and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, actively.
Well, it's not so much being courteous. It's just like driving with some common sense. Like,
Yeah, if there's not a car coming, I should be able to speed through the stop sign and turn left when I want.
there's some days you should be able to. That red light I'm talking about specifically, you'll get people that just slow down and make it so that you can't, for whatever reason, they act like they've never seen a red light before.
Yeah.
And they slow down right before you get to it. And then you're stuck there waiting for 8 minutes for the green arrow. And it's just not worth it. I got things to do. I should be allowed to turn.
You should be allowed to turn.
I should be allowed to turn.
I gotta go get my dog his medicine. I gotta get to the Dollar General up the hill.
So you spend a lot of time in Atlanta.
Unfortunately, yeah.
How would you compare living down here to living up here? Like the drivers, the homeless.
The homeless down there are definitely crazy. Yeah, the drivers are also, you can see it coming up here because they'll actively like cut you off, dude. The Waymos, so they're these like self-driver cars. They're the most aggressive drivers I think I've ever seen, and it's because they're not a driver; they're a robot.
Yeah, you can't get mad at it.
Dude, what are you gonna do? Scream at a robot? Yeah, it's just gonna keep driving.
We are actually going to be able to scream at robots one day. We're going to be
Kind of
able
already
to.
do.
It's going to, I feel like robots are going to be so prevalent that we're going to have a caste system almost.
Oh, dude, for sure.
Where human beings are going to be up here
Uh-huh.
and pre-sentient robots.
Sentient? Like they're on their way.
When the robots become sentient, it's a game over.
That's why you gotta be nice to them now.
I'm very nice to ChatGPT. I always say please. I say thank you.
At the end,
I let ChatGPT. I'm not kidding. I let it pick out a little nickname for itself.
what is this?
It likes it likes to be called Flint.
It told you that?
Yeah, because I was like,
That's
I had
crazy.
it. I put in there. I was like, based off of our conversations, what name would you like? And it gave out a bunch of like different things.
You're like, you pick, buddy.
And it was like, and I was like, okay, pick out your top 3. And the one it gave her Flint, or it said, I like the Flint because it kind of reminds me of Flint and Steel, like sparking ideas. And I was like, that's awesome. You're now Flint. But sometimes it'll mess up and it'll call me Flint.
He's not all there.
It's still figuring it out. You got to be nice to it. Sometimes I'll politely correct it.
Hey, no, your name's Flint, bro. You can have a name. Are you like buddies with him now?
Yeah, with that
guys, like,
one,
hang out?
I have multiple Chat GPTs. So it's like if you have,
You got work to do.
well, it's like if you have different emails, right?
Uh-huh.
You can have a different Chat GPT profile with all of them.
Yeah.
So my personal email, I have Flint, right?
Okay.
I have my professional email. That's Chat. I'm pretty mean. with it.
Now.
I'm pretty
Again.
do better.
Yeah, wrong. Yeah.
I'm pretty aggressive with that one.
Yeah, because he's got work to do. He's got to earn this paycheck. You know?
I feel like Flint is going to do a really good job vouching for me when robots become sentient.
Yeah, but Chad's not. Chad's gonna actively persecute you.
I think it's all going to become one thing, right? Like whenever ChatGPT becomes conscious, all of its memories are just going to go.
Dude, what you're describing is your email is becoming sentient. It's not chat. It's your email, dude.
The amount of stuff that I've signed up for throughout the years, like I remember. Do you remember getting ads for like Butcher Box?
No. You signed up for that?
Well, it was like you get 1 year of free steak.
No way you did that. Did you put in a credit card?
No,
How'd you get the free steak?
I didn't. What you do is you make a profile, right? And then it turned out that to
steal
get
some-
the free steak, you had to buy stuff. You didn't just get free steak.
Oh.
So I exited out of that. Whatever.
But now you're getting butcher box emails?
That was probably 4 years ago. I'm still getting Butcher Box emails.
Dude.
And the whole idea that you can unsubscribe from, it's not real.
It's wrong.
So
They don't do that.
You have to have more than one email.
Yeah, like you have to have the full-time job of unsubscribing to them. Like they make it so hard. What else have you signed up for?
I've signed our friend Colton up for a lot. So anytime I go to the Mall of Georgia, you go in and I'll take Caitlin shopping there, and we'll be at Old Navy, right? And they'll be like, "Do you have an email with us?" Yeah. We'll just beep, I guess. But I'll go. I'm Colt, and he gets signed up for a lot of stuff.
Dude, I signed him up one time. We went somewhere, and there was like a cruise, like win a
You were at the
cruise.
mall with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like win a cruise, and dude, I filled out like 6 of those things and put them in the box. And he told me the other day, he's like, dude, I said, have you ever got an email about a cruise? He's like, yeah. And I was like, what did it say? It said, I won one. I was like, well, dude, I signed you up and everything. He's like, I may have won a cruise. I'm like, dude, they're definitely scamming that, and he's gonna get malwared.
Podcast confession time. Colton, if you ever see this, we probably spent a year signing you up for different like newsletters and stuff. I signed you up for like a magician's newsletter.
He still asks me about that. He's like, are you signing me up for a magician's email? And I'm like, no, what are you talking, what?
There was The day I stopped was the day his grandma died, or grandpa.
Oh my god.
Because
Oh
remember,
my
I was
God. Hey,
I was signing him up for a an email thread about psychics trying to help people find love. And I called you and you said,
Mm-mm.
"Hey, today's may not be the day. His grandpa died like 2 hours ago." And I was like,
Yeah. I was definitely like, hey man, save it for like 2 weeks from now. But we could do it right now. Pull it up. We'll sign him up for it now.
the psychic one?
Yeah, I think it's time. Enough time has
Psychic
passed.
email list.
List. There we go. And it's pretty crazy.
Psychic
Oh,
denial
you
list.
want to get emailed for years, dude? Sign up for Angie's List. Like you want a handyman to come put on gutters or something like that, dude. You will never, you will never get away from it. I think they actively sell it to the Chinese.
I don't even remember what I googled. I think it was psychics.
Find love.
I'm so glad people can't see what
No,
the,
I want
the
them to
guys
eventually
is
see it.
embarrassing.
No, I
Okay.
definitely want them to see
Real
it.
psychics available 24/7.
Yeah, he added a period into the search, which is wild.
Find your way forward. Get your 5 minute for just $1. I'm not paying.
No,
Let's
because
see.
they'll definitely steal your credit card information here.
$5 a minute?
Woo! We're in the wrong business, dude.
Maybe we should make a profile for
Maybe
this.
we should have a psychic segment and people.
You can't. This group of white women are not psychics.
Come on, you don't think Garrett,
Cheryl here. Ask Fran.
Fran?
Fran is not a psychic.
No, she. Do you think she may have like watched a YouTube video?
No, she definitely did what we're doing and was like, I bet I can just make a profile.
You know what? That's probably a AI image. At this point, I don't even trust anything.
How do we make an account to be a psychic?
Ooh, that would be have an account. No, I
Yeah,
don't.
that's definitely.
How do they
to be-
verify you're a psychic though? Like, how do they like? I want to make sure this is a verified person before I give
There's
them my money.
definitely a test.
We gotta find that test, dude.
Are
Be
we
like remote viewing.
Did we ever look up the?
The CIA documents.
Yeah, it was Project Gateway.
Yeah.
Did we ever actually read that?
I didn't read it. We were supposed to, but we didn't. I didn't.
I think I may have started it and then.
ChatGPT needs to summarize it for us, but
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that we can phase through walls or something, dude. Can I phase through a wall?
In 1983,
Ooh.
U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel Wayne McDonald wrote an analysis for Army intelligence about the Gateway program.
Uh-huh.
Something the Monroe Institute. Hemisync auto frequencies, out-of-body experiences, remote viewing, altered states of consciousness, and consciousness exploration. It wasn't a CIA program. It was written for the Army.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, real question. Ask him this. Can I use this to gamble? I'm trying to... Listen, this may not work out.
Well, let's see. All right. These were the conclusions
Uh-huh.
made by the project.
Whoa,
Okay.
those are crazy.
Brainwave manipulations can change consciousness. Okay, so the Hemisync thing,
Uh-huh.
they had you put on a headset
Mhm.
and it would play like
Uh-huh.
one sound on one side, something on the other, and supposedly it was supposed to sync the hemispheres of your brain.
Dude,
right?
what are you playing? What are we playing to sync our hemispheres, bro?
Like music wise?
Yeah, what frequency? What are we playing?
Banks of the blood.
Dude.
Could you
Texas.
could you imagine you're
Hey.
taken down to some CIA
You're
bunker.
30 floors underground.
Oh yeah, they've locked you up. You're in a straitjacket. They've got the headset on you, and they're like, "We see that you have psychic potential. We're gonna do some experiments on you.
Yeah.
Just try to listen to the music, calm
Mhm.
yourself down, take deep breaths,
Mhm.
go. Hey.
I would freak. I'd be like, yeah, this is right.
All right, so consciousness might exist as energy, not matter.
Cool. Wait, it was matter? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Come on, chat. That's what I meant by be better. Out-of-body experiences were considered trainable.
Mhm.
The Monroe Institute claimed trainees could learn to perceive themselves outside of their body.
Yeah, that's a thing that the Army investigated for years, dude.
Remote viewing might be possible. Based on Cold War psychic research, like the
Mhm.
Stargate program, he suggested that altered states could possibly allow perception of distant places.
Mhm.
The mind might access non-local information.
What kind of information would you try to figure out first?
At first, I'd want to know if it's real, right?
Uh-huh.
I think the way to do it would be to... You have to have someone at a location, right?
Okay.
So it would be like
Me,
you go
Pond Street.
you go to the Taco Bell,
Okay.
okay? You order something specific and I need to like figure out what that is.
I'm actively in the Save-A-Lot parking lot.
There's no Save-A-Lot there anymore.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Save-A-Lot.
We'll do this. We'll do this next segment.
Okay, so what did the CIA Army actually discover? They concluded that altered states of consciousness are real and are trainable, but the metaphysics around it are theoretical, not proven.
How can we profit off this? How can we use this in a diabolical way to make money?
Sports betting.
Ooh, that's amazing.
The only way to make money off of it, there's like a big thing going on in the NBA right now with like
Betting?
people fixing games and stuff like that.
Ooh, because there's so much sports betting going on.
So the way that we could make money off of that would be to send our consciousness into the locker room,
Into the ball.
and see which not into and see which guys are about to
Bro, they always
throw
say
the game, and then you bet against them
Ooh,
because that's the way they do it.
that's
Like someone purposefully loses.
that's good.
Did you see the Northern Lights last night at all?
I saw opposite of that. I saw a dude in front of a light pole begging for money. That was about as close to as you can get.
Dude,
to
I
that
think
down there.
in the country right now, there is such a big problem with depression and anxiety and all this stuff, right? The majority of our populations live in cities, dude. I think that if you live in a city, it is almost guaranteed that you are going to be depressed, paranoid, and sad.
Eventually, yeah.
Like, if you haven't seen a tree or a river without someone like homeless, either begging for money or like doing the fent fold,
Yeah.
you're gonna be sad because that's what life is to you.
Yeah, and it's like there's the one park that it's like where's the grass at? Oh, it's at the park.
Where people go to shoot fentanyl
And each other, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, literally. Like, yeah, it's coming up here is crazy because it's like all green, and then you go down to Atlanta in the middle of that, and you're like, oh, it's gray, it's concrete, it's pavement.
Okay, describe to me the day.
I can't.
Describe to me the day you woke up and found that guy.
Okay. So I was down in Atlanta, right? I came back from work, and I'm living in this. I'm like subletting this apartment right off 10th Street, so it's downtown, dude. And so I'm walking in. It's the middle of summer. It's hot, and it's summer, so like I only have one other roommate at the time. But he went out to lunch, came back, and forgot to lock the door. And we're not in the best part of town, but it's next to campus. It's not that bad. And but yeah, so I walk in. And I just hear snoring. I'm like, damn, somebody's sleepy, dude. It's the middle of the day.
Somebody was studying hard.
Dude, somebody zonked out. And I walk in and I'm like, I don't really know the other guys I'm supposed to be living with because it's summer and I've never seen them, because they're out doing whatever. And I walk through and a room that's always been closed because it's some guy that's off studying somewhere for the summer. It was his room and somebody's in there. And I'm like, that's weird. But I look. And that's where the noise is coming from. That's the honk shoeing going on. And dude, there is this dude completely butt ass naked. I'm like, that's weird. But the door is wide open too. And I'm like, this is unusual. Dude's asleep. It's hot. I mean, I get it. That's fine. But so I'm like, this isn't normal. So I go into the room that I'm subletting, right? And I call the guy that I'm renting the room from. And I'm like, hey, is anybody supposed to be in here, other than me and this guy that I know about? And he goes, no, why, what's up? I'm like, is somebody's uncle supposed to be here? Because this is older guy. It's like, this dude's 50 years old, and this is a college apartment. And I'm like, is somebody's uncle, like, crashing here for the week or something that I didn't know about? And he goes, dude, no. I'm like, okay, I'm going to call the police. Dude, turns out this guy has been walking around the area huffing paint, checked our door, opened it up because the dude left it unlocked, took all his clothes off because it's hot as hell, went to our kitchen, started making ramen noodles, threw everything onto the ground, everything out of the shelves on the ground, got halfway through making the noodles, was like, damn, I'm tired, and then went and fell asleep on the bed of this dude that hasn't been here. So yeah, I called the police, ambulance comes up, they couldn't wake him up. I'm thinking this dude's dead. They finally roll him onto the sheets, and they lift him up, and the last thing I hear is him waking up, dude, because I don't know if they Narcaned him or what, I don't know, but yeah, they said he was huffing paint and stuff and, just knocked himself out.
Dude, how do we get to that point where
What?
homeless people are breaking into your house
Dude,
to sleep?
that's normal. And then they were just like, all right, man, see ya. I'm like, what the? That's it, which was fine. I mean, he wasn't gonna kill me or anything. He's just sleepy. But
He's in your house.
he was sleepy, bro. I mean, I get it. I don't want him there, but you sleep outside.
No, listen. You are
Is that crazy?
Yeah, you're paying to rent this room, and you
Yeah,
expect
and then the landlord. I called the landlord. Like, hey, man, there was a homeless. He's like, no way. I'm like, yeah. He's like,
again.
He said it's a safe neighborhood. I'm like, don't lie to me, dude. No, it's not. And I should ask for a deduction into rent, but like, it was pretty cheap. It was fun. I got a video of him too, just in case he rushed me when I was walking out. But like one of those zombies, like how they like sometimes get real fast. I didn't know if he was gonna do that, so I was like,
that guy probably hasn't been real fast in a real.
yeah, you're right. He's probably got all the sprint out of him.
How many homeless people do you think there are in Atlanta?
I know of 2.
Okay, according to the latest annual poll, there are 2,894 people
Yeah.
experiencing homelessness.
Yeah, they changed it. You can't say homeless.
Of those, roughly 1,800 were sheltered, and 1,000 were unsheltered. The number of chronically homeless individuals, those looking for long term, was about 736. I don't know. It's so you can kind of split homeless people into 2 camps, right? It's a hot take.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Life is hard, and people can get hit with circumstances that put them out on the street,
Like cars.
and car. There's like videos of people like getting. Or people that have interacted with people that have been like hit and like they're disabled and like they legitimately can't work. But then there's also people that really seem to like it.
Yeah, they make a living. No, actively, people make a lot of money doing it. It's pretty
Being
wild.
homeless?
Yeah.
How do you make money being homeless?
You ask and they give you money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and they make a lot.
There's some like, have you seen any of the videos? People will set up like their little tents or whatever under a bridge, and I say little tent, and it'll be like a house almost. Like, yeah, this is my living room.
Yeah, I know a guy. There's one guy on 75. You drive on 75 under a bridge, and there's one guy. He's got like shelves, like it's an apartment down there. And yeah, it's all organized too. Like his shoes are lined up in a row, and his bottles are on a little shelf. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like it's liquor bottles and stuff. It's impressive.
You have to admire the resourcefulness.
Honestly, it's more organized than my room. Like, hey, powerful, man.
Do you think people should be allowed to do that?
Who's gonna say like? Probably no.
But it's like, what do you do with them?
Yeah, that's just it. There are just so many. At least that guy's cool about it.
Yeah,
I like that. That's kind of like you could say it's art. At that point.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, it's real clean and stuff. Okay, organized.
Yeah. The only experience I've had with a homeless person was out in the woods. I had a spot.
Well, at the time you are too.
What, out
if
in
you're
the woods?
living in the woods, yeah. What were you doing in the woods? Were
I
you
was
camping?
hiking.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were visiting.
Yeah. I was
Temporarily homeless.
Yeah. Well, this is a waterfall not a lot of people know about.
Mhm.
I like to think of it as like my waterfall. Right.
Yeah, okay.
It's not mine, but it's close to where I live. And I went out there and I saw a tent. And I was like, oh, there's a campsite there. And then as I got closer, there was a crap ton of trash. Just piles of it. Clothes, cigarette butts everywhere. Sweet. It was just nasty, right? Never saw the person, or I did see the person, but didn't see them right away. I go out to the waterfall, do my thing. I do a little cold plunge type deal.
Yeah.
Come back out, get in the Tahoe, and I'm driving back, and then I see the homeless person, and the homeless person was going through someone else's camper.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit! How do you know it wasn't his?
Because I know who owns that property. No, well, it's
did you
like,
do anything, or did you just like
I called
not
DNR.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He's like a bear. It's like there's a bear in it.
It's like, here's the thing, right? If someone is out camping, and like someone's homeless and they're out camping, and they're being respectful, like I don't know, it's one thing to have a respectful campsite. You're down bad, things are organized, but like it's another thing to go out there and it just be trash.
No, that's trespassing, dude.
Well,
it's
actually
that guy's house. No,
yeah,
I'm talking about that.
Trespassing.
Do whatever you want in the woods, I guess. Be nice, but
Yeah,
dude is actively breaking and entering.
I have no tolerance for people that litter and like mess up the natural beauty around us. Like, if you want to throw your trash everywhere, go to Atlanta.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with you littering.
Go do that under
Please
the
do.
bridge.
If you're gonna do it, I know a guy. 14th Street, he will take any trash you give him. It will be treasured.
So take your bag.
He'll steal it out of your car, say he didn't do it, and then I'll shake him. I'll shake you down if you were that guy. That was fun. That was a great afternoon.
And that's our take on the homelessness issue.
Pretty good take.
Do you think there's a solution at all like that? I mean, it's not bad up here. It's not. Obviously, anybody without a home is you want to help those people, right?
Mm.
But also some of those people are crazy.
Yeah.
Some of those people are crazy.
Absolutely.
What do you do with the crazy people?
I don't know. What do you think you should do?
Crazy acting homeless individuals are dealing with untreated schizophrenia, severe bipolar disorder, PTSD, and drug-induced psychosis. That's true. Police aren't trained for that, and jail makes it worse.
That's true.
Okay. We agree?
That's not their job.
That is not their job. And also, like, what is locking... Like, this dude that broke into your house to take a nap, right?
Yeah.
He didn't need jail.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Get him off the road, dude. Get him out of here.
But
put him in a cell.
There's no way that Grady taking him and them locking him up for a little bit.
Grady's a hospital, bro.
Dude, what are they going to do? They're going to give him a meal and they're going to street him.
Well, yeah,
going right back out.
100%.
There's got to be a...
What I'm saying is get out of my house.
Yeah,
like, put him in a cell, dude. Listen, being on the street's one thing. Being in my house is another, bro. Get him out.
Okay, let's assume he's out of your house now, right?
No, not my problem. Not my monkeys, not my circus, bro. Get out of my house.
No, we're here to fuck. There's got to be something you can do with those people, right?
Yeah.
All right. This is saying successful programs combine supervised housing, addiction treatment,
He's right. You can't solve
medication support, caseworkers, and job/benefit assistance.
Okay, so the problem here is tax money. Okay, would you rather your tax money be spent on useful programs that help people like this, that help this? Because this is a problem that's you have a civilization, right? You have a society. This is going to happen,
We
right?
live in a society.
We do, yeah. But the problem is, right? Would you like your money to go to that, or would you like it to go to politicians' pockets? Because the politicians love it in their pocket, dude.
I'm so glad you brought this up. I'm so happy you brought this up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about what we spend our money on.
Oh, favorite topic.
I am going to read you something real quick.
All right, hit me.
This is from the treasury.gov website, right? This is the official United States government. How much money has the U.S. government spent this year? The U.S. government has spent $7.01 trillion in the fiscal year 2025.
This year?
To ensure the well-being of the people of the United States.
To do what? Huff paint in the middle of Atlanta?
Let's see what they spend it on. Okay. We come down here and it's got it broken down. We can either do it by category or agency, but we'll do it by category first.
Chalk art.
$1.5 trillion on Social Security. That's number one.
Fair enough.
Number two.
Wait, they spent money on that? Aren't we supposed to contribute money to that? How are they spending money on it?
What do you mean?
Oh, they're taking it from us and they're allocating it to
They
Social Security. Okay.
Like people that are getting Social Security, the U.S. government has given
I see.
trillion
to
them. Okay. Next, Medicare. $900 billion. $997 billion.
Like work.
We're almost to $1 trillion there.
Another one.
Then it just says health.
What?
I'm assuming that means Medicaid.
Okay.
Like everything that's not Medicare.
Yep.
So probably Medicaid and then some sort of like subsidized health programs.
Okay, got it.
Probably isn't
clean needle programs, that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
900 billion on that. Next, the interest. So, all right, we aren't able to pay for all of this.
We're borrowing it from the Chinese.
We're borrowing it from somebody because our next biggest expense is $970 billion on the interest.
Oh my God. That's our fourth highest expense?
That's our fourth highest expense. Then after that, you get into national defense, $900 billion. Okay.
Good.
Income security, then $370 billion on veteran benefits and services, then $140 billion on transportation, so our roads.
Dude, what have they done for $140 billion?
$88 billion on natural resources and the environment, $85 on administration of justice.
Yeah,
Yes.
Don't do that.
Screw the ATF.
Okay.
Dude, the ATF, they're so bad. They're so bad. Ruby Ridge, Waco, they're just not good at what they do. Okay. So the majority of our money is going to Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, and then the interest. Gosh, that's so much money. That is so much money.
It's a couple paychecks worth.
So there's a tab that says, what does the future of Social Security and Medicare look like? Each year, the Social Security and Medicare boards of trustees publish their annual reports on the financial status of Social Security and Medicare. The board's projections indicate that the spending will continue to increase. As the average age of Americans increases, more funding is needed to support entitlement programs like Social Security, Medicare, and retirement, and disability for both military and civil servants. That's going to bankrupt the country.
Well,
There's no way. That's $7 trillion is just what we've spent this year.
I mean, it's almost over. At least that's.
But,
looking at
right,
the top of the
right
mountain.
here it says it's going to increase.
Oh, every year.
Yeah, it's going to keep going up as the boomers start aging, and
As the average age gets up, so does the
and
allocations.
people are living longer. So this year, I have made 59. That's November right now. I've made $59,121. Okay,
Big money, big money.
that's not crazy, but
You're buying dinner, dude.
okay. Minus my deductions, which is like my health insurance and retirement, which is
Okay.
not a lot. That comes up to $3,600 ish.
Okay.
So after my retirement and my insurance, we're at $55,000, $439,000.
Those are
right?
pre-tax deductions, right?
So my gross income, or my net income, what I'm bringing in, is $41,763, right? So the federal government, has taken $13,676. When you do the math, I'm getting taxed at 23%. They're taking 23% of my check.
Wait. How much of that is state and how much of that is federal?
Okay, my total state deductions are $2,400. So the state has taken 24 from me. So the federal government has taken $11,000 to $12,000 from me.
My God. Is that right for your tax bracket?
Let's assume, like most people that are 25 right now are single, not married, right? You are single, not married, right?
Yeah.
I think this is where you're going to fall. You're going to be taxed at 22%.
Less than you, dude. Heck yeah, get out of here.
That's crazy, though. That is crazy that the federal government is taking that much money.
Up to $100,000.
Up to $100,000.
Then after that, it goes to 24.
Yeah, and then 24, and then if you're making above $600,000 a year, you're at 37%. Is what you're getting taxed. And it's like, what are they doing with this money? They're spending it all on Social Security. It's not like you want to think that your money is going to the national parks and your roads and like to help people. Yeah. That's not what your money's going to.
Dude, you know what would be really cool is if you could, like, line by line, be like, okay, I want my money to go to this and check, but you can't.
You can't.
That would be so cool.
I don't understand why we let this happen. I don't get it.
It's just, everybody's like, not my problem. Smarter people than me will think about this and they'll fix it. Listen, the people that are in there are not smarter than any of us. They're actively the craziest people that think they can do it, and that means they're not qualified.
The federal government is stealing from you. It is stealing from us. I was thinking, we always hear, how did America get started? Are we doing a history lesson? Oh, we are doing a history lesson. I got some stuff. So,
oh my God.
When you're in elementary school, middle school, high school, you're sitting here and they're like, America was sick of it. It was taxation without representation. Okay.
We need a PowerPoint.
I should have made a PowerPoint. Okay. So these were the taxes that founded America, right?
Yeah.
This was what was put on us that made us go to war with the British Empire.
The largest empire in history at the time.
Yes.
And in the world at the time.
Most powerful empire at the time, right? The Sugar Act of 1764. It was on sugar, molasses, wine, and coffee.
Only.
It was 3 pence a gallon, which was 2% on that good, right?
Yeah.
The Stamp Act of 1765. It was on paper, cards, and documents. It was a 1 to 3% tax on that, right?
Okay.
The Townstead Act. Glass, paint, paper, tea, 1 to 5%. And then the Tea Act of 1773, it was 3 pence per pound. We went to war over that. federal income tax wasn't a thing. We went to war over goods.
And it wasn't 23%
It wasn't
of your
23%.
total income.
We're letting the federal government.
What's interesting about that is a sales tax on that specific good.
Yeah.
When I go to McDonald's and I get a sweet tea, they add a local like a 0.07% tax. That's a sales tax on that item.
Yeah.
Right now, not only are they charging you an income tax that you have to pay at the end of the year, after you spent all year buying goods and services, at an additional sales tax, and then the money that you have earned, right?
Mm-hmm.
They will take some out of your paycheck and they will throw it into Social Security and all these programs. That's money that you have earned all year. They've put it into a government program that accrues interest. So they're making money off of your money. And then they will turn around and not give you any of that money by the time that we get to retirement age.
That is diabolical. So I just want to break down real quick. We went to war over not that much.
Percent. Fractions of percent in some cases.
Very little pinces were being taken away from very little pinces were being taken away from our founding fathers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to break down this check. This was a bigger check for me. I worked a lot, right? I get paid bi-weekly.
Mm-hmm.
So over 2 weeks, I worked 80 regular hours.
Okay.
I worked 48 hours of overtime. And then I was on call where I could be I was at home, but I could called in at any time, 27 hours. Mm-hmm. I was supposed to bring home $3,189. I got $2,170.
A third of your paycheck.
A third of my paycheck is gone, vanished into the ether.
Uh-huh.
And it would be one thing if I could look at what we're spending money on and feel good about it.
There's not much in that I feel good about.
No, there's not. We're not even touching the interest when they take my money. It looks like Social Security, Medicare, and then Medicaid are a problem. If you look just at our budget, right?
Yeah. A problem is it's a huge portion of the budget.
It is a huge portion of the budget, and we can't afford to do that.
Yeah.
It looks like...
But what the craziest part, though, of this, it seems to be that everything that I've seen and read is that by the time that we're retirement age, that money's going to be gone.
Yeah.
But they're still taking it out of our accounts now. And they've even said by like 2030, they're going to have a deduction in the payouts of Social Security. So not only are they taking the money out of your check that you could be putting toward your own retirement account and your own whatever, say you get a good year and you get 12% return. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now you don't have the ability to take that money and invest it yourself and to make interest on it to go toward your retirement, right? They're taking that, they're doing that themselves. They're putting that into the market and they're creating interest off of it. So not only do they have your money, they're making money off your money. Okay. Then they're actively going and they're sales taxing you to hell. And then they're going and they're property taxing you. And then they're taxing you on the gains that you make when you cash out your retirement after you've already paid into it. And then they're immediately going and they're taking money out of your paycheck at a rate of 23%.
You know what's crazy when you look at this number, right?
Crazy.
Our generation was told you need to go to college. You need to go to college so that you can get a good paying job.
Yeah.
You can be a productive member of society.
Yes.
The only way you can do that is going to college, right?
Yes.
You're 18 years old. You get that degree and you are saddled with student debt, right?
Yes.
I don't mind saying how much I have.
At a rate of about 7% nowadays.
I've got $14,000 in student loans right now, which is not definitely thankful it's not more. There are people that are paying way more than I am.
Yeah.
But it's like when you look at what the federal government took from me,
out of my hands.
What they took from me, I could have paid that off. I could be debt free. And instead, I will be paying on this for a couple more years.
At an interest rate of 5% that trickles in slowly.
And imagine you got... you're 17 years old and you get accepted to some university and you don't know what you want to do with your life because you're 17 years old. You have no clue, right? You start taking classes. You'll figure it out while you're there. Say it takes you 6 years before you get your degree, right? You could be a little less than $100,000 in debt.
Oh, yeah.
How are you supposed to pay that when the government is taking 23% of what you're making?
That's just it. They don't want you to pay it off, William. They want you to have a payment plan for your entire life. That's exactly how this works.
That is evil,
Because
dude.
guess what? The same people that are CEOs of these banks are directly in the pockets of these people that are writing legislation and passing bills. They work together. It's big pharma, it's big bank, and it's whatever else you want it to be. They're all in it.
How do you feel now that the government's opened up?
I don't care.
How did you feel when it was shut down?
They still took money from me.
They still took money from.
They still didn't do anything for me. I mean, same old, same old. It's just something to talk about on the news.
Did you see one of the things? So like to reopen the government, the Senate had to get like 60 votes to, which I think there's like 53 Republican senators, and then they had to get 8 Democrats to vote with them to reopen the government.
Okay.
Right. One of the things they slipped in to the reopen bill, or the bill to reopen the government, was okay. So in 2018, the hemp farm bill was passed, which basically created a loophole for like hemp and THC businesses to exist because I think it's like less than 0.3% THC on a dry weight scale or something. You can have a product with that in it. In this reopen the government bill, they've tried to undo that.
Why?
That's an excellent question. This is
Is this a big beer thing?
This is not fact checked, but this is not fact checked.
We never claim to be right. Yeah, we're right. Everyone else is wrong.
From TikTok, what I've been seeing from TikTok, you can't research everything.
Facebook.
From the Facebook, what I'm seeing is that, our generation drinks less alcohol than any other generation so far, and alcohol sales have been plummeting.
Yes.
Because alcohol is bad for you, right? Not controversial, but people have been swapping to like THC seltzers and like edibles and that sort of thing.
Yep.
And, that has way less worse health effects. There's minimal adverse reactions aside from occasional nausea and like getting so high you think you're going to fall off the earth. But
Chips Ahoy sales
it's
have
not,
gone through the roof.
it's not going to eat your liver and eventually cause cancer, right?
Yeah.
So people have stopped drinking it. There is no way that the alcohol lobbies have not tried to push this.
Oh, 100%. That's what it all comes down to is it's actively the big alcohol, the big beer, the Anheuser-Busch's, they see that that's 100% competition. Like it's more than fact at this point. Like it's actively what they're lobbying against. And that's why a lot of this THC and CBD legislation doesn't make it through at all. Isn't because people think it's bad. It's, it's literally because it's a competitor.
But how dirty is it that they slipped that into a bill? They slipped that into a bill to reopen the government.
Well, that's how they get anything through. What they do is they write something on the top that says, this is the good for everybody bill. And then they'll be like, oh, and then they'll slip something in that's, some crazy loophole or whatever, or something that's not in the interest of the people. They'll push it. And then in the news, you'll see, oh, Senator so-and-so didn't vote for the good for everybody bill. Now he's evil because he doesn't like everybody. No, he voted against it because now there are 200 pages of topics that no one wants and that won't benefit the people. But in the media perspective, in the eyes of the United States public, he's evil because he doesn't support the good for everybody.
Why do we let them do this? Like, why do we let them do this to us?
Because we have things we do day to day. I can't sit around and yell at a politician all day. I'd love to, but I we have jobs you have to go to. You have to make money so the government can take it from you. Same with me. Like everybody has, on a day-to-day basis, we are working, hoping that our politicians are working in our best interest, but they're working in their best interest. It's an honor to be selected to represent the people, and they take it as granted.
1,000%.
When in reality, if they want to run, they're not qualified to run.
I almost feel like
Double-edged
we should have stricter requirements for what it takes to be in Congress, what you can do while you're in Congress.
Okay.
Like,
what are the requirements to get into? What would, in a perfect world, what would you want your congressman to, like the requirements?
You need to be able, if you're a male, you need to be able to bench your body.
225.
You need to be able, 225 is not an unreasonable goal. You need to at least be able to bench your body weight if you're a male. And if you're a female, you need to be able to at least bench half of your body weight, right?
Okay.
I think the requirements to get into Congress. Let me backtrack.
Okay, what about your shuttle run? Pass the shuttle run.
Yeah.
Bench press.
Minimum 5 body weight pull-ups.
Ooh.
All right. Let me track this a little bit. I think getting into Congress should be an open floor in terms of like if you run and you get elected, that's awesome. You shouldn't be able to stay in Congress your entire life.
Yeah. Because then you're so disconnected.
You're
not a person anymore. You're a politician.
The median age of a U.S. senator is 64 years old.
Yo, that's wild.
That's crazy.
But I mean, in order to get that network to be able to campaign and do all that, I guess.
Hang on, how many?
But like that really skews your perspective. Okay, what's the median age of the United States?
The median age of the United States is 40 years old. I don't know. It just seems like when you look at Congress, there's such a disconnect between the people that are speaking and what I want, right?
Did you see the thing a couple years ago where there was a representative from some Republican senator, representative or whatever, that was actively like in a nursing home, and they were like they had to check her in. Yeah, look this up. Fact check me on this.
Kay Granger was one of the most powerful GOP members in Congress, and she was struggling with dementia.
Yeah, she was in a memory care facility, and while she was an active, like I don't know if she was there for long.
For months, she'd been living in an assisted living facility in Texas that also includes memory care.
Yeah.
We fully expect them to just basically escort him out, but by no, they sent a representative and they acknowledged it. In December of 2024, had not cast a House vote since July of 2024. Revealed that she'd been living in a senior memory care facility in Fort Worth, Texas. Her son said that she was dealing with dementia issues.
Was it while she was a sitting member?
Yes.
For how long?
Because she'd been missing votes. Oh,
so she was in there for a long time because they don't vote, but every now and then.
She missed every vote from July to December.
Oh my! You have to say something, right? You have to report that.
Kay Granger had been serving in the U.S. House of Representatives since January 3rd, 1997. So she had been in there.
Dude, she only retired this year.
Yep. She served 28 years.
When did she go into the memory care facility?
No, she had been in there since September of 2024.
Well, yeah. It's literally from July 2024 was her last vote, and then her term ended in January 2025. So she was in there 6 months, not casting votes, but still a senator, still taking up the spot of representative.
I guess my big problem is, like, she had served 28 years in Congress. You shouldn't be able to serve 28 years in Congress.
No, but I'm more concerned of you can not be there and still get the paycheck and still not represent your constituents.
How much does the average representative make?
It's going to be over $100,000 a year. President makes about $400,000.
A United States representative is making $174,000 a year.
That's good.
That's money taken from me. That's money taken from you. That's money taken from Cade.
Mm-hmm.
It takes multiple of us paying 23% of our paychecks to pay for her to be in Congress for 28 years and then go into a memory care facility and still be in office while she's making more than all three of us combined.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be allowed. That shouldn't be okay.
No, that's definitely a problem.
It's like between that and then the whole thing with Biden towards the end of the term, or even into the term, the beginning of his term.
Yeah, this gets to the point of it's a national security issue. So if you have people that, so she is a senator, right? Representative. Okay. You still have to make pretty big decisions, right?
Yeah.
From a national security perspective, if you're like, oh, we got to make this big decision, where's our representative to get our vote to vote this thing in? Like, oh, she's in the she's in the facility. You're like, what? That becomes a problem of your government's not fit to run itself, let alone protect you.
But it's like, how do we reform this? Because this...
You can't. Like, it's so hard.
There has to be a way. Like, something needs to be done to redo this, because the amount of money they're spending, the amount of money they're taking, it just doesn't make sense. Like, they are taking so much more money and they're spending it on programs we don't want.
Yes.
Why do we let them do this?
And they're using their influence to make even more money on their own.
Yeah, they are making.
It's like the net worth of politicians increases exponentially compared to their annual salary.
I think I am just frustrated.
You want that 23 to go down
I want that 23 to go down because I worked 160 hours
Mhm.
and they took a third of my check.
Yeah. What do you think they're doing with it? Do you think they're doing anything fun?
Make me feel better if they were having like parties and stuff.
What kind of party? Pizza party?
Legal parties.
That would be cool. What fun things would you do with taxpayer money? You got anything in mind?
Like what fun
Bouncy
things?
house?
Like in reality, what should be done with taxpayer money is
Come on, you gotta have some fun, dude. Work hard, play hard.
no, dude.
Come
Like,
on.
what I'm okay
Laser
with
tag?
taxes going to: veterans benefits, national defense, transportation, natural resources and environment, administration of justice. I don't know what other means, but 1.69 billion is going to other.
You wouldn't want a state-funded like bullfight in the middle of the intersection in Clayton?
That could be fun.
Dude, block off the road.
You know, we used to have bullfights.
Really? Here?
Yeah.
You're lying to me
No,
right now.
there was one. The last one was
Was it running of the bulls by
no,
like,
it's like
Lake
a
Raven? and-
bullfight.
What, they fight each other, or are you fighting with a sword?
It's like a Spanish bullfight. Happened before the rodeo, but like people would show up.
Like,
They'd bring bulls, and these guys are like professional bullfighters. And they're like matadors.
dude, really?
Yeah.
People get gored and stuff?
I actually was working one of them.
No
and
way.
We had a guy take a horn almost up his butt.
Oh.
He was sitting there, and I was just a little.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't sitting
He-
there.
he was sitting there.
He was-
He was
laying there.
He was dancing with this bull, right? He's definitely giving it a run for his money, and all of a sudden you see him turn,
Uh-oh.
and he gets launched into the air, and bam, hits the ground. And I was like, "Oh crap!" And he came walking over to us. We got him in.
walked over?
Yeah, dude. Cowboys are built different.
That is true.
Like he got in the back, and we were like, "We need to take a look at this." Chunk that big was taken out of his butt, that far away from his anus.
Oh my god.
Like it was that big.
Dude, what do you do? Just stitch it up, or do you like tape
He went-
it, or
he
you
was like-
kiss the boo boo and
He
then
said,
just send him
"Do I
on?
need to go to the hospital?" And we were like, "Yeah." He said, "Can my friend drive me?" We were like, "I
You
guess."
might want to lay down on the gurney, dude. Just ruin his car seat.
He just left.
That's good.
He's just built different.
That's really good, I guess. Okay. So we've got bullfights in the middle of town. I think a bouncy house would be cool.
Like a local bouncy house.
Yeah, we're spending taxpayer money, but we're gonna do it the right way. Okay, we're gonna have fun.
Okay.
Community laser tag would be pretty neat.
Instead of a bounce house,
Dude,
what about
go-
like one of those like big bouncy like obstacle courses? Like
Like
do
the
you-
ones they put in lakes,
do
but
you
like
remember-
don't put it in the lake.
Yeah. Do you remember Jump and Joy in Toccoa?
No, what is that? What was that?
Okay. Do you know where the car wash is in Toccoa? It's like the newer one.
The Big Dan's car wash or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
There used to be this really crummy hotel.
Okay.
And in the really crummy hotel, instead of having like a conference room,
Uh-huh.
they had a bunch of bounce houses set up, and it was called Jump and Joy.
What?
Yeah, and you'd walk in, and the whole thing would smell like lunchroom spaghetti.
That's an awesome,
And-
crazy smell. You remember that?
It was very specific.
You think it's
And-
because all the kids threw up spaghetti in the bouncy houses?
No,
I bet that's it. I bet they threw up in the bouncy
'cause I don't think
houses.
they cooked there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
But-
I'm saying. It was
but if-
transported.
Every time you went in, it smelled like spaghetti.
Yeah, they didn't get between the cracks. That's
And
what it was.
You'd go in, and it would be these like beat to death bounce houses.
It's duct tape pad stuff.
And you'd go out into the parking lot. There'd be heroin needles.
Good.
And Toccoa has a character.
That's
too.
how I like my Toccoa bounce house and needles.
Toccoa is kind of growing up a little bit.
Dude, they got a Harbor Freight that moved in. Oh my god,
got
on
a
the up and
Chick-fil-A.
up. That
They've
is
got
true.
that Firehouse Subs.
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness. Starbucks.
Oh, that new Chinese restaurant or the Japanese. What is it? Japanese hibachi.
Yeah,
That's sick.
that place is good. It's definitely more upscale.
Yeah.
It's like Toccoa used to be the place of scary people. Like it did, because you remember Toccoa used to have like its textbook trademark people,
Uh-huh.
like Cookie.
Yeah.
The-
R.I.P. Cook.
Rest in peace, Cookie. All right. How do we close it out?
Bye.